Hi there. Welcome to the big, fat sofa edition of your favorite YouTube channel. Well, it may be for some of you. This is week 8 of Strings to Sticks. Coming up in episode 8, we have some AC/DC. A little bit more AC/DC. And some rests and offbeats. As ever, let's start with a breakdown of the previous week's lesson. So I had a piece called Solo 5 to play for Alan this week, which featured way more of those rests and offbeats than I'd really like. Took a little bit of working out, but we got there in the end. Again, as the week before, Alan was really pleased with the amount of work that I'd put in his preparation and that I didn't just turn up blind or just hoping for the best. I asked if he thought I was being pushed a bit quickly, and he replied, if I hadn't been putting the homework in and putting in the graft, then we'd be going over the same things week after week. So I'll take that as a massive pat on the back, so cheers Al, much appreciated. A massive part of the previous week's homework surrounded AC/DC's Highway to Hell. As a massive self-confessed fan, I have to admit I was so looking forward to this, and it didn't disappoint. Yes, it might be simple, it might be straightforward, but it means you have to concentrate. There's no hiding place. There's no place to make mistakes. Every little error stands out. A few things caught me out as we went along. Trying to read the sheet music didn't always prove to be the best way, so playing along with the record helped an awful lot. Massive thanks and shout out to my housemate for putting up with me playing probably for 2 to 3 hours every night over the last week. Cheers, Nikki. Appreciated. All the hard work obviously paid off, as apart from one stupid mistake by not repeating a crash and kick combo, the piece was played pretty much perfectly. Another part of the homework surrounded stick work, and I will admit to not putting as much effort into that as I should have done. I was just having far too much fun playing along with the song for once. I had oversimplified the piece, or rather more to the point, I hadn't read the sheet music properly. I was merely playing the paradiddle across one tom onto the snare drum. There was actually more to it than that. The first part involved the first tom and the snare. The second part involved the second tom and the snare. So, marks off me for not reading the sheet music properly. Didn't get into too much trouble. Alan was pretty pleased with the way that my stick work is going. He said he didn't feel that I was actually counting how many notes I was playing on each hand. I was just playing the wrong drum rather than playing the wrong thing. Well, again, I'll take that as a great positive. Another element of the homework from the previous week surrounded a piece called Solo 5. As per week 7, this was an exercise in changing rhythmic patterns based around a 1/8 note groove. Once again, this piece contained many, many rests. This also contained quite a few offbeats. I'm finding these quite tricky to read at first. If I spend some time with the sheet music, then I am able to adapt and pick it up quite quickly. As before, Alan was really pleased with the amount of effort and preparation I had put into the piece. He said it's obvious that I'm turning up rehearsed and practiced, which obviously makes his life far, far easier than it would otherwise be. And so what lays in store for us this week? Well, as per previous weeks, we have more simple exercises. We have stick work, including just the snare and toms, plus the snare, toms and kick. These are more exercises surrounding single, double and paradiddle strokes, leading with both hands to try and develop accuracy and speed. We'll see how those go. However, the highlight of this week's homework for me is more AC/DC. The track that Alan's chosen for me this week is the title track from their 1980 huge selling album Back in Black. Whilst it may be just another straight ahead 4-to-the-floor rock track, it started to get a little bit more complicated. And as per the previous week, it will still require an awful lot of attention to detail to get just right. I really hope you've enjoyed today's luxurious edition of Strings to Sticks. If you have, then please click on that subscribe button below. If you'd like to share this with your friends, then click the share icon. And if you click the bell icon, you'll get notified next time we produce a video. These tend to be every Saturday, but I can't always promise it. As ever, have fun, stay safe wherever the music takes you. Bye for now.